What's going on, folks, and welcome to another Scum video. I hope you're all doing well, and thank you very much again for your ongoing support. Always appreciated, so thank you very much for that, guys. Now, I'm going to keep this video as short as possible. There's a lot to go through, so let's crack straight on. So now we have the first iteration of females. As you can see, we have the bust size here. I can't have the concealed off, by the way, guys. I know it's a shame. I do apologise, but I would end up having my video deleted, or even my channel on a strike, which means I wouldn't be able to upload anything if I put that on. So anyway, so the bust size is the same as intelligence, which is for the male penis, and obviously you can see the breast size here. It does change, and you can do everything you can with the female characters as you can with the male characters. So we've got the 3 different head types. Now, there isn't any option for tattoos, but they did say that they were in a bit of a rush but had to prioritise things. But they said tattoos are coming in ASAP, so we might see that in the next patch. Who knows? There's not really much to say about the females other than they do have their own animations, their own sounds, etc. And the devs also say there's a few other things that we need to look out for with these that haven't been said. So they got their own cool features apparently, but I don't know what they are. I haven't found out what they are because this patch only came out yesterday. So this is pretty much the females, and it's great to see that they have got these in, because obviously there are female players out there who would prefer to play as a female, which is only fair because most games tend to have males in. But yeah, it's great that they've got the females in. Absolutely brilliant, and there's a lot more coming for the females as well. But this is the first iteration. Now, if you want to go through the patch with me, link down below, guys. As always, feel free to go through. That's pretty much the female character. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go create. We're going to, let's just put some skills up, just for the hell of it. And let's just create any name. And let's just jump straight in, just so you guys can see the female character very quickly. So this is a female character in game, and yes, you would have noticed also at the same time, which we'll go on to after, is hair. Hair is now in the game, and you can cut it as well. But we'll go into that after. Now, I'm not going to get naked because I'm not a 12-year-old fanboy, and yeah, we're not going to do anything like that. So guys, let's have a look at the inventory system. So this is the new optimization system they've been talking about for a long time, the inventory rework system rather. Now, even when the server was idle, loot was handled terribly and the performance was decreasing time and time again. Now this should be fixing a lot of the issues with server performance. There's always going to be some performance decrease for whatever reasons. Hopefully in the future they can get that optimized even more, but the loot system is something that was literally killing the server's performance at times. So if you look in the top left, you can see the vicinity area. Now this is pretty cool, right? Check this out. So if I drop food and I drop drink, let's say I've got a ton of that stuff mixed up. We've all been there and we can't try and find the stuff. Now we can filter it. So for example, if I click the water, it just filters the water. If I filter the food, it's now just filtering the food. And obviously you have, if I take my top off as well, if I click the clothing, then you have the clothing as well. So it will just filter that entirely. Let's just whack all that back on. So if you can see here, if you look to the right of my cotton hoodie on this one, you'll see the temperature gauge. Now that's how much heat the actual clothing can hold in. That's how much it will store. So obviously the lower it is, the lower amount of heat that it stays on you. Now in the future, when hot and cold is properly implemented, this is going to play a big part. Just to the right of that is the amount of water you have on you, and obviously the weight on that side as well. So pretty much that is it, pretty much for the new rework system. But they do say on the patches, and as I said, links down below, as always, you can see on there, it says that they are going to be putting the item twisting sort of menu, you know, like I think we all seen that from Escape from Tarkov, where you can turn all the items around and actually sort of play Tetris with it. Like I've said before, you can actually be able to sort of place items any way you want in there. That's going to be coming in soon, guys. So right, so we're going to move on to the base building, guys. If you actually look at these items here, you can actually build these. If I go into my menu, go into the crafting, scroll all the way down, you've got the new base building. Now, like I said, this is the first iteration of base building. There's going to be many more items to put in there and to put in your bases as well. But here's a few basics to start with. This is so they can actually get the base building into the game. But now they have. It's just about time. It's all about time to when we actually get the updates for more items as well. So you never know. It might be a dozen in one patch coming up. You never know. That would be cool though. So we have a wall, we have a well, we have a cabin. And we have some base protection items as well. I mean, look at that, the barricade. That looks really cool. And this is just the beginning. You've got a platform here where you can, I don't know, put stuff on. And you have a watchtower as well. I'm not sure if you can keep building that up, but that second bit there is actually on obviously it's on top of there, but that second bit I actually added onto it, so you can do that. Now the cabin is a blueprint in itself, so if I run over here and open up the crafting menu, you can actually place it. You can't place it anywhere, you have to sort of be careful where you place it. And if you scroll mouse wheel, if you scroll wheel, you can turn it obviously to any way you like as well. Now when you're placing doors, so obviously I made the cabin, and it does take a lot of wood and planks. This is pretty much what all these items will take, wood and planks. And some of them will take some scrap metal as well. Now I've added locks to the door. I mean, you can obviously add a door. There's a double wooden doors there if you're going to make something really big. Obviously to sort of place maybe along that fence, that wall there. But I used a cabin door, which I used on this house here, and placed like that. Now this is the beauty of it. No one can claim your door from base building unless, or at all. No one can claim your door whatsoever. They can break your locks, they can lockpick, they can go in, but they can't claim it. That door is now bound to your character all the time. So other players can still lockpick it, get in, take your loot. They just can't reclaim it. Now for base fortifications, which is like pre-fortifications, like in towns and stuff like that, yes, they can reclaim the door and own the house until someone else lockpicks it again. With base building, you can actually own this and no one else can take this away. So this is the first kind of little building, really. That's the first sort of cabin. I'm wondering if there's going to be bigger ones. I mean, I have been told there will be. But there's a few really cool features with that. Just make sure to go and have a look down below at the link about the base building, because there's a few different things in there. Like I said, I'm going to try and keep this quite quick for you guys because I don't want it to sort of drag on. And I want to try and keep it to sort of 10 minutes long. That's probably not going to happen either. So, yeah, base building is really cool, and there's a lot of cool features with it as well. And the wells as well. You can just build these in the middle of nowhere if you're thirsty, but it might take some time. So you can get water pretty much any time you want by building your own well. But we do really want our base at the end of the day. So that's pretty much it with base building. If there's anything I need to elaborate on, there will either be another video or I'll message in the comments. So guys, we're going to be checking out the hair and the beards. Now there is an image on the screen that I'm going to show you here. You might have seen this before. This is how the hair and the beards look like for different characters, etc. Now even the females, you're going to be able to cut the hair, and also with the males, you're going to be able to cut the hair and the beards by 10% at a time. Now obviously right here in the menu I can't show you because the hair doesn't grow in the menu. It takes 10 real hours in game for your hair and beard to grow to its full length. Now you can cut it at 10% at a time until you actually see the growth or see the length of beard or hair that you like. So unfortunately I can't show you that here right now because I haven't played for 10 hours, so I can't have my beard growing that much. But the hair and beards are in the game. It's a shame you can't choose which type of hairstyle you want to grow, but at the moment I'm guessing the character stuff will come in because people love customization and this is what it's all about. So sorry that I can't show you that literally with my character I have now, but the characters will grow hair and beards too. So that's really cool. Let's move on to the next item.
Secure communication with human asset established. Greetings, human asset. Welcome to Scum Island tutorial protocol provided by the Tech One Corporation. My designation is Dual Energetic Entity Neural Appliance, or DENA. I am an artificial intelligence created by the Tech One Corporation tasked with overseeing the Scum Shell protocols, including the preparation of human assets. If you wish to activate the tutorial, please do so on your journal interface. Secure channel closed.
So that's DENA. DENA is a character, or AI shall I say. DENA is the AI that controls and sends information to our BCU2 units, which is that in the back of my head there, that is controlled by Tech One. So we now have the missions added into the game, say the mission core features shall I say. So here we are. If you click the journal at the top, you can see main missions, side missions and tutorials. So now at the moment we've got tutorials. Main missions and side missions are not implemented yet, but they are there ready to put missions into and side missions, etc. Now this is really interesting because the different types of missions will have different locations for the missions. You'll need to have different skill levels for the missions, team missions, time limited missions, and NPC missions as well, and maybe a few different other types. But for now we've got the tutorial. Now this is a big issue because usually when you join the game it looks like this. This is what you see and you're like, okay, what do I do? How do I do it? So simply, obviously, you've now got Dina to help you out, and if you click track it will tell you, she'll speak to you on here and you can gain 2 fame points, and it tells you exactly what to do here. So make sure to read this. It tells you what to do to make a stone knife, search the ground, find 2 stones, you know, craft the knife, all that, and it even tells you how to craft the basic bag and blueprints. If you go to simple crafting, click track, you've activated the tutorial. Simple.
Welcome to the basic survival simple crafting tutorial. In this tutorial we will establish the basic skills you will need to survive.
And that's what I'm saying. So obviously you can keep her playing like that. I'm not going to keep her playing all day. But this is looking really cool because this is where the missions are ready to be put in, and just that's it. They're ready to go. But Dina is awesome, and hopefully she's going to help us out and give us a lot more fun on the servers. So that's pretty much the tutorial missions there, guys. You can go through them yourselves. I don't want to spoil too much. So guys, I did forget to show you this map. The green areas are the safe zones, which is what we're going to get onto now. And the red area is where you can build. And the little black areas, I think, are pretty much towns and stuff. The red area is where you can build, and the green are the safe zones. Now, the safe zones, you cannot kill anyone in a safe zone, and you can't shoot out of it to kill anyone from a safe zone as well. Now, in the safe zones, obviously, there's going to be lots of things coming with this, but they've just added a disco 3 floors down in one of the Tech 1 buildings. This is really cool and really fun. You would have seen it at the beginning of the video. Here's some images as well. Go check it out. It's really exciting. It is great fun, and that's what it's all about, keeping it fun at the end of the day. There's also some new castle. There's a new castle as well, so feel free to check it out. I'll put that on the map right now, so that's exactly where the castle is as well. And here's where the safe zones are, just in case you guys didn't know where they were. So there's 3 safe zones, and you've got the castle stuff as well. So this is a pretty interesting update. If there's anything I need to elaborate on, please let me know in the comments. I know I've kept this short and sweet, but I'm trying to keep this down to about 10 minutes for a video. Anything longer than that, then it kind of becomes a bit too much. But I'd like to elaborate on certain things maybe in other videos as well. So guys, thank you very much for checking out the video. Really do appreciate it. Please go down and check out the link down below, because there's a few QOL updates and bug fixes that I think you guys would like to see as well. Like, for example, chopping a tree down and you get more logs. There's little things like that that I think you guys would be really interested in. So peace out, stay safe. Please don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and hit that subscribe button. We are on our way to 20k, guys. So thank you very much again for your ongoing support. Peace out.